And here is Iverson. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Not many games left, so with the playoffs close, Greg, what constitutes a title contender? Contending team in your view?
There has to be someone who makes plays in the clutch for your team.
Now here's Iverson, kicks to Harrington. To the inside. Campbell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
That one is no good. The Mavericks trailing. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Iverson passes to Korver. Fires from the line. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Korver.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Iverson against Cassell. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Iverson. Outside for Korver. Lets it fly. And it's in after a nice bounce. Off the right side.
Yeah, love how fast Korver shoots the ball. Doesn't even think about it. Just terrific instincts.
Cassell against Iverson. Puts it up from 17. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got his second basket of the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Anthony. Pass to Campbell. Outside Anthony. Now here's Iverson. Pocket 6. Denver needs to get off his shot with the fadeaway. Outside for Korver. Over Crawford. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Korver's got 6. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Mavericks trail by 4. Fisher looking it over. Here's Pachulia, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Marcus Campbell.
Seeking out the contact inside.
Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pachulia. The Nuggets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And Pachulia drops them both.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Camby kicks to Martin. There's the drive. Iverson outside. Martin inside. He's against Evans. Lays it up off the glass. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets. Poked away. One-on-one here. Anthony in the corner. No good with the triple. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And stolen by Iverson. Reverses. Anthony's shot is off. Anthony's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Brewer is checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the new power rankings are out with the regular season coming to a close. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And seeing where the Nuggets are, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Now here's Crawford, still without a basket. Martin up top, defended by Fisher. Now here's Anthony. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Martin with some extra sizzle on that slam. That dude's just showing off now.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The drive by Fisher. Good work there as it goes.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Iverson passes to Carmelo. Down low. Outside for Martin. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marc Gasol's checked in for Pachulia. And Nowitzki's subbed in for Evans.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Here's Fisher. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters in the past month. The 4th spot held by Marc Gasol.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Really knows how to get to the stripe. He converts at a high level there, a high rate, excellent concentration. He's got a really smooth, repetitive stroke. He's got it rolling.
Howard's checked in for Dallas. Gasol comes in for Derek Fisher. Here's Gasol. Gasol trying to free himself up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea. And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Now here's Crawford. No scoring in this one. A second chance effort. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Marc Gasol.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Korver, guarded by Crawford. Buries it from 3-point range. Korver's got 9.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that three ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
Anthony on the double team. Pass to Howard. Here's Cassell. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist. Cassell's got 5 points in the quarter. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Iverson. He has 7. Now Anthony. And it's Korver in the corner. Lets it go from deep. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Here's Cassell. His last outing, he had 18 points. A nice shot by Gasol.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Marc Gasol. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 6.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Cassell against Iverson. Here he goes. Cassell, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's Korver off the drive. The layup missed. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Korver.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Iverson outside. And it's Korver in the corner. Back to Iverson. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Iverson. Basket counts. And it's 9 points for Iverson.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson... is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
The Mavericks shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling... Cassell, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
Iverson against Cassell. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Iverson. 5 to shoot. Over Cassell. And it's good off the back rim and in. Iverson's got 11 points.
Deadly shooter from everywhere. Iverson makes that one with a hand in his face.
Here's Gasol. Can be covering. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gasol.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Outside Anthony to the paint. Outside for Korver. Pass to Anthony. Over Howard. Anthony's shot is off.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Nowitzki outside to the middle. It's Gasol missing. Mavericks trailed by 5. Gasol kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Parker. Dallas moving the ball around. Inside. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Howard. He's got 12.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Gasol against Iverson. Here's Anthony. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And it's Parker in the corner. And it's Denver with the rebound. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Pachulia, he's checked in for Gasol. Evans comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Parker. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Gasol. Now here's Crawford. Hasn't made one yet. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Here is Howard. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Excellent play, great timing, and Fisher delivers the perfect pass.
Crawford with the steal. With the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Anthony, following the score by Dallas. Harrington can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. That bucket in no time at all. Korver's got 12 in the game.
Korver is just pouring shots in the basket. He has been so dialed in with his shot.
They get it again. Crawford. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Korver. Anthony against Howard. It's Anthony with the drive. For 3 points, Harrington. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Outside, Fisher. Pachulia inside, covered by Martin. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Pachulia.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Maverick shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Brewer. Martin with the block.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
And that one's good, Anthony. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Brewer with the ball. On deep, Fisher, and the rebound goes to Martin. Fisher against Iverson, over Fisher, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Crawford's shot is good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now, here's Harrington. Iverson outside. Looking to find Martin. He's got it now. Over Pachulia. Harrington with a screen on Crawford. Great open look there. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Anthony. A fadeaway. Almost, but it rolls out. Mavericks trail by 3. He takes it in. They get it again. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Full 24-second shot clock. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Kept alive. Gasol. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Iverson gets the bucket.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Driving in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-point. Game.
A moment for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Unfortunately, that is not what this team wanted to hear. This is a severe injury, and he might be out for the rest of the playoffs.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Gasol. And finish off by Gasol.
Well, I love Sam Cassell's unselfishness. Phenomenal job getting it to the open guy.
Here's Iverson. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Iverson against Cassell. Pass to Parker.
Yeah, how about the reach there by Martin? He is a physical defender who looks to contest everything. And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. But they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
And here are the Mavericks now after the miss from Allen Iverson.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The three from Korver. Knocks down the trifecta.
Talk about coming up clutch. Korver has so much confidence when taking that shot.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Cassell. Here's Gasol. It falls.
Marc Gasol is a problem. They're having a lot of trouble dealing with what he's given.
Now here's Iverson.
The shot was sent back with some attitude right there.
Howard dishes to Parker. Gasol, the pass to Howard. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. The second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one.